Yeah.
And we're live. We have to enable
With the
one more.
chocolate side of life.
And always
Oh, yeah.
look on the chocolate side of life.
Doo-dum. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dum.
We're actually not in a group yet. I just realized. Oops.
Happens. I mean, I also just have to do the dailies in ESO because
Oh no.
real life was in my way for so much of September.
I see. You just sent cool wife to on holiday so you could game. Get out of
Please
my
don't
life
tell
for a
her.
weekend.
Even longer, she's gone for 10 days. I let her fly last Thursday.
Dirty.
Yes, Thursday.
Alright. This
All
scan is
right.
up, by the way.
I still need to decide which energy drink I'm drinking.
Alright.
I have not
Oh,
progressed this
yeah.
quest.
Oh, yeah. We did not
We-
progress that quest.
We got a bit
Hang on.
distracted.
Yeah. Can you pull up an image of the energy drinks on screen?
I can, yeah.
Yes, it's fine.
I have
There's
something for this
nothing
now.
There's nothing
revealing and
doxing you on there, right?
yeah, correct.
Great.
So
Alright.
stupid that I have
Imagine-
something
Just
for
put-
this.
Mostly for posterity.
Alright.
Oh.
Just in the middle of the stream.
Yeah. Alright, folks. We got deep green, teal, regular, and frog green. Let's just make a poll. Hang on.
Froggy.
Alright.
First part of the stream is as always Monster Energy drink review. This time as Monster Energy drink Red Bull. Oh, is this scam gone? Oh no, it's fine. It's there.
Well, I'm gonna set it to 5 minutes. There's no one here voting for it except for us. So I guess we might as well.
Of course I'm going to vote for
I think
Froggy.
I might have skewed a little bit by calling one of them frog green.
Yeah.
I think it made it more
That's
charismatic.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Wow.
And we only
You're so
attract
quick on the
applause.
bands, and here. So quick on them. Anyway, I'm going to invite both of you to a group.
Hey. I mean, at some
So I
point,
can get the crown I deserve.
somebody
Yes.
sent us
You can
messages
put
up
so
the
much
queen.
that you just auto-ban them.
Well,
Do
the
I
end
want
result is
to
the same.
travel
You're still
to
very
your
quick at
zone?
banning.
I'm actually
Wanna teleport to
interested
my
in
zone?
what a .top end domain is.
Is that Graphwood also crafting stations?
Graftwood? Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Elden
Okay.
Tree? Elden Root. That's what it's called. Elden Root is
Oh,
like the Alliance
Elden
capital.
Root.
Oh,
As I was saying,
smart.
this city, I'm not gonna name it again. This city is the capital city of the Yellow Alliance, the Asmari Dominion. So there's
Oh,
usually a
so
lot of
our
players there.
one.
There's a lot of like infrastructure there. I wouldn't have to worry. I wouldn't worry about that if I were you.
Okay, good. And I can set up some researches.
Yes. I
Oh, yeah?
officially moved to this place.
And you might want to consider so that for posterity people can look at the main screen that you maybe move the energy drinks over to one corner.
Yeah, I know, but I found it so funny to just put the energy screens on blast.
Alright. While we all gather at the beach that I'm standing, I'm going to take a big bad bite out of this here vegan bacon burger.
Oh, a vegan bacon,
bad
nice.
bacon burger, vegan bite. Vegan.
What is your patty made of?
Probably bread.
The patty, not the
Oh,
thing
The
around.
patty, the burger.
Yeah, not the
the actual
bun.
burger? Well, the bun is also vegan, so I'm just assuming that there's no egg in there. But the bun, not the bun, the patty, it's made of like ersatz meat, like pseudo soy meat. It's
Okay.
some real cyberpunk kind of shit. The bacon, meanwhile, is made out of wheat protein.
Mm-hmm. I think the vegan bacon things I heard about are made out of seaweed. I'm kind of interested in those.
Those as well.
Seaweed. Not
I mean-
buns. Seaweed. I forgot the term.
And say it in your native language.
Yeah, but, I even forgot in my name. I just want to say seaweed
Are
burger.
you talking about algae? Are you talking about algae?
Algae? Algernon?
Algae
You know algae, the green stuff that's on
in
the
the water.
It's
No.
the green stuff in the water. It's like there's like two things making up lichen, those being fungi and algae. I just realized to a lot of people watching or listening to this, I just said a bunch of nonsense. I just said a bunch of made up words. Well, that's one of the first things we learn in biology when we learn about, symbiotic relationships, such as lichen.
Which is our main quest, by the way. I'm kind of confused.
I think it
You
is.
should be on Unsafe Haven and
Yeah.
talk to Khajiit Soldier.
I already progressed a
I
bit.
have-
I am at talk to Lord Garishari.
Ah, yeah, I have this as well, Lord
Okay.
Garishri.
I'm the only one who needs to progress. Yeah. Ask refugees about Lord Gareshri. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish up this place, and as soon as
Oh,
they're telling us to
yes.
move to a different place, we're going to do some public dungeons in between.
Nice. Also, the
Good.
decision is in. It's
The frog
we
green.
haven't
Yeah,
won.
it's totally fine.
That's just me
It's
saying it should
cactus
be
fruit.
frog green.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it's a good one.
What's it taste like?
It's not too sweet, surprisingly. It's not as sweet as the regular Red Bull.
What exactly is the flavor?
A cactus fruit.
No.
Oh yeah, cactus, fig, cactus pear, prickly pear, tuna. Some languages call it tuna.
Tuna?
I like to call this fruit the computer named tuna. In fact,
In fact, leaves.
in fact, if you buy them at the store, they should look something like this.
Thought I was dead.
Ah, yeah,
What we got
I
here
see them
basically is
regularly.
this is one of those that it grows on a certain kind of cactus. It escapes me right now what's it called. But yeah, I believe it's like part of the flowering body. And usually there's like a whole bunch of stuff around here. Like usually there's like the pricks of the prickly pear. Like usually it has like little needles coming out of it. It still has like very microscopic needles around it that every time I prepare one of these, they keep staying in my hand for a while, and it's funny.
I've never seen
Yeah, it's got a
anything
very like tangy, not so sweet, kind of savory taste, and I really like it. It's really great in smoothies. The iced tea that I'm drinking is actually prickly pear flavored as well, so that's fun.
prickly pear. But maybe I have seen it in the stores now, looking at it again.
Yeah, usually what you get at the score, they're either at the start they're either like yellow, which I think they're not quite as ripe, or they're like a kind of green to red gradient, which usually means on the inside they're also red, which and those are usually a little bit ripe, a little bit soft, a little bit sweeter.
Nah. I think I've only then seen the unripe.
And I really
ones.
like them, even though it's they probably have to like kill an entire rainforest to transport them here.
Yeah, well.
As some of you may know, cacti don't
no.
grow here in Europe. Not
Wait,
naturally.
what?
Yeah,
Now you tell me.
cacti are exclusive to the Americas.
Here I was trying to grow
And they're
cacti
kind of-
in my attic. Unaware
What we
to
do
the
have here in Eurasia and Africa, though, is aloe vera and other kind of thick-leaved plants.
Yes. We have an aloe in our bathroom.
Oh yeah.
like not planted, it just grew there.
It's a plant.
It's allowed to just grow into the bathtub.
Oh yeah.
I said bathroom, but okay.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
ah, yeah, literal. Yeah, no, not
You
literal.
just wanted to hear what you wanted to hear.
No!
It's okay.
Like I translated bathroom to badkamer, like literal, which for us is where your bath is and your shower. Not thinking that it would be where your toilet is.
Well, in our apartment, it's both.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, but yeah, in my old apartment it was also. Well, I was a rich boy. I had two. I had two toilets, and one of them was in the bathroom, and one of them was in the actual toilet.
Here in Germany, we just wouldn't call guest bath.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be guest toilet here. Every time we come here, it's weird nerd things about languages.
Okay, so we are all now on the next leg of Unsafe Haven.
Normally.
Yeah, I saw your
Investigate,
thumbs up,
Alana.
Siska. Fire! Wow, rude. They just started to fire.
Yeah, totally unrelated to me attacking them.
We didn't start the fire.
I see skill point. Yeah. Shows that we tend to be busy people that we're literally eating and streaming.
That's why I love you. Law book discovered. Oh, what's that?
Okay, let's go in.
Oh, that's artificial Halana, I see. She's dead.
Oops. Ah,
Did we do that?
I should have actually read the note. Why didn't I
Oh.
read?
I haven't read the note as well. I go goodbye. Maybe I can do it again. Ah, yes. Can you pull up the note on
Accident.
screen?
We actually did it. Okay, with a what on stream?
Ah, it's fine. I just saw what you clicked.
Yeah, because I forgot the note, so I was like just trying things until I got the correct combination. I mean, there's 3 ingredients. After 6 points, you kind of have figured it out.
Doing math live on stream,
Yes.
you're a rascal.
Me being a math lesbian in real life.
Oops. Flee, I won't buy the bounty. You fucking Dominion guard. Oh no! Arr!
Arr. There's something.
I can't see his health bar. Why can't I see his health bar? I feel betrayed.
Where the hell are you?
Maybe I tried to steal something.
Damn it, Ghosty, you're
Let's just see what happens when... Oh, I can't leave the room! What? What? Wow, that's not fair.
That will teach you being an actual criminal.
Maybe.
Investigate.
Could it be that you can't kill this Dominion guard?
Wait, what?
Okay, I see Siska nodding.
There's suddenly a green arrow on my screen. I am so confused right now.
Don't worry, I just recover. Hopefully it
Ah,
won't
it's
trigger.
to let me know that you're down. Okay.
Do I at least have all my stolen good?
I feel better now.
Wow!
For context, for those who don't know, I came into the stream. Well, all I had eaten all day was 2 cheese pretzels. So when I came home, I just quickly made myself a bunch of burgers. I just ate half of them, and now I feel a lot better.
Actually
Well, that was
rejuvenate.
Perfect.
I'm glad my cam was able to capture me passionately eating those burgers.
I need to go there.
part
I
of the
still need
content.
to
People
investigate.
pay good money to watch a
Jerkai.
woman eat.
That's true.
Good.
Oh, I feel great. I feel amazing.
Of course, as you should, Queen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. It should say something like investigate Jirte, right?
Yes.
Can't find Jirte. I just have to leave the city probably.
Yeah, he's outside probably. Yep.
Who would have thunk that a green Red Bull would taste so good for me? Amazing.
Yeah, you never like green things, famously. You
Yeah.
hate green.
Yes, like my eyes. I wish I could rip them out.
I didn't know you've been playing Elden Ring.
You know, I just noticed something. I recently found out that I'm slightly colorblind, in that I have a hard time seeing the color green.
Oof.
And also some shades of red.
So you're
Like for me,
slowly becoming
it's just a
red-screen
little less
colorblind?
saturated than it should be. And I just realized, I've always thought of my eyes as gray. Whereas everyone else is always like, oh yeah, no, they're blue, clearly. And now I'm just realizing, oh! Oh!
That's
maybe,
Oh.
maybe they are like blue-greenish. And my brain's just
Then-
wrong.
This guy, you're like the typical German girl.
Okay, I think the
And, like-
the quest marker is reaching us to wrong places, and we should not have left the city.
No. What? No. No.
But
It's a
we
Bethesda game. We
wanted-
would never do that.
I think we
But
have
like,
to go
it
back.
also explains a lot about my art because my favorite colors to use are magentas, pinks, and purples, which makes sense. I can see those colors really well. I can tell the minutia. It's also one of the reasons why I don't like using greens and browns.
They literally can't tell the difference.
Yep.
Oh, we need
It's
to
all-
go to the boat.
Yeah, that's
I
also my
see.
realizations. Like, we're not in the correct place. We should go back to the boat.
Go to the boat! Go!
Boats.
How's the Lonely Island song go?
I'm on a
I
boat.
don't know.
Yeah, it's going fast.
Oh, there's a
yeah.
quest. I picked the quest up. Give me the quest. Oh.
Oh.
And you'll be excited to know there have been iterations on the oh yeah, Land of the Free stim. Where now I've gone, oh yeah, Land of the Free. Then why can't I smoke my weed at the newborn nursery? Oh yeah, Land of the Free. Then why can't I take a nap anywhere? Oh yeah, Land of the Free.
Why can't I wash my balls in the Pepsi dispenser?
It's important that you say my twice.
There is a thief's trove. Give it to me.
Wait, you. Oh, yeah. You guys pay for this game. You're allowed to.
No, I stopped. I stopped a long time ago because I stopped logging in every day because I was just like, I don't have to do this. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want and I don't have to log into
Yeah.
a game every day.
I probably stop paying for it as well.
Then
there
I
was
should
like
learn that mentality of
The
origin
first
stuff.
time when we played so much and I played so much, and now it's like, yeah, I look into it like every once in a week or so.
It's a great way of playing it because like it does take a lot of repetitive things before you can get to the cool things. And then the cool things that you can do are like few and far between. Like back when I was really into playing this game, my raid group and I would maybe meet up like once, like
Once.
twice, 4 times a month.
It's
I mean, yeah, that's what it was like in the near the end when I didn't feel like playing anymore, and the guild and all the guilds I joined inevitably turned into, you know, hives of scum and villainy. But like, the main thing I did playing ESO was just doing my pledges every day, and pledges are like where you have to do a certain four-player dungeon, and you have to do 3 of them every day, 3 certain ones, and you get special rewards. Running a certain raid over and over again because it gave you a lot of in-game currency, which I wonder if anyone watching this ever ran a veteran Hellra Citadel with me. But yeah, I did that easily 10 times a week. And what I also did was Maelstrom Arena, which is like a solo like trial you can do, which gives you a really good weapon, which might give you a really good weapon at the end. I mean, you always get like an elite weapon at the end, which is like epic or legendary rarity. But like depending on what type of weapon it is, like it's gonna be varyingly useful in the meta right now. Right now you actually want, for stamina builds, you actually want the greatsword, the Maelstrom greatsword, which if I was playing on my European characters, I'd have like 10 of those, but since I started over on NA, I got nothing. But yeah, I would run that like once, 3 times a day. And it was just a lot of repetition.
Really? What?
The things I enjoyed most was just hanging out with my friends, really, and like that's I think
Oh.
the main strength of MMOs. It's finding friends and hanging out with them.
Yeah. Basically what we're doing now.
Basically, what we're doing now, and we
I'm
didn't even
always
meet
looking
over.
forward to our gaming sessions.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're like me and you don't necessarily have a lot of friends IRL. It's good to have something to ground you every now and then, to make you connect with people, to make you, you know, feel like a person. Otherwise, I'd probably turn into a hermit.
You
Enter
turn into a crab.
aquifer. No, she's a tadpole.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Like, why
Oh
would you
yeah.
become a hermit crab?
Oh yeah, beach of the free! And how come there aren't any shells left for me to live in? Snap, snap!
Just dreading the moment at some point I'm gonna be old, a father, and then I'm gonna have to leave this world behind.
Well, you can look at it that way, you can also look at it this way. Eventually, that's somebody you can play with. Like I know, Red from Overly Sarcastic Productions, she used to play D&D 3.5e with her parents and their friend group. Which is really fun. Like, I also follow 2 D&D podcasts that she's in, which... Is that why I like them so much? It's just, oh, I can see an authentically autistic woman just being herself, having fun playing something. Is this maybe wish fulfillment for me? But also, I just like D&D. And I love Joe Cat, who's like the GM of one of those campaigns.
This is gonna be a motherly figure that enjoys my hobbies. Is that what I was missing?
I mean, that's basically me, isn't it? Only I'm not as motherly, I'm more big sisterly. I get that feedback a lot, that people will tend to perceive me as like a big sister type figure. Even Florian, who's my elder brother.
This old fuck.
Oh yeah. Wanna guess how old he got?
I wanna, but I don't think I can, according to Theo.
Yeah.
I say
Which?
25.
Nah, I'm thinking like 32,
Costa's closer.
probably. Alright.
Let's beat him. Let's beat this big Lizzie.
Yeah.
Me when I step foot in England.
Oh, very good, very good. Teddy rolled away. How come the queen didn't serve?
The interesting thing, by the way, about this MMO is that all my skill points I've invested them into crafting at this point.
What are you investing them into?
In crafting. It's like I'm doing nothing for combat because I'm afraid of making a wrong choice, so I'm putting everything in crafting.
I just put them in randomly and then also for crafting.
I mean, you're doing the right thing, just not for the right reason, I think, because crafting is extremely useful, and it does require, like, a shit ton of skill points. I wouldn't worry so much about picking the wrong thing about your build. I would just pick what feels right for now. If you want to ever do, like, a professionally designed build, respecking in this game is really cheap.
Okay.
Not as
I
cheap
thought
as
so
Baldur's
as
Gate
well.
3 or Divinity Original Sin 2. But pretty cheap.
Yeah, for
Alright,
some
now
reason
to
I'm
say,
always thinking like, no, respecking is it's hard and it's expensive. And
It should
most
say
games
enter
it's
the
literally-
Abandoned Fighters Guild. Is that right? Is that what we
yeah,
all have?
under the Abandoned Fighters Guild.
Muito bem.
Yeah, I also
Sorry.
ended doing it once for now in Elden Ring. Rebirthing to switch from a samurai build to a magic samurai build. And even then I was like, okay, I'm not sure if I want to do this. I felt like I've committed at some point.
either of you were there when I was on Maxi's Elden Ring stream last Thursday, but we started fighting Melania on stream, and I was like, okay, it's up to you whether we actually want to do this, but if you want to do this, I'm gonna need to respec, because every time I fight Melania, I need to respec, because there's only one way I know how to beat her. Like, in a way that doesn't hurt my my everything. And we got pretty close. We got it down to like 2% within 3 tries, and then I dodged at the wrong time and we died.
Oh
Aw.
no.
So we're taking a break from that for the time being.
Understandable.
But next week we're going to be back with Elden Ring, and we are going to continue Melania.
Be careful, because I might be catching up.
Please, I would be delighted if you caught up.
I've
Then we could exchange notes.
yeah, I've just finished Castle Sol. So I already stepped foot in the consecrated snowfields. But
I mean,
that's
yeah,
it.
that's like one of the hardest parts of even getting to Melania.
But Castle
figuring
Sol
out
was
that
a
there's a puzzle
pushover for
involved.
me.
Come again?
Castle Sol was like surprisingly easy for me. I did not
I mean,
have
if
any
you're a magic samurai, are you using... Sorry, this is the section where we talk about one of my autistic interests, which is Elden Ring. You're using Moonveil, right?
Yes.
It does a lot of poise damage, and if you use
Yeah.
poise damage against Commander Nile, I think he's called, either
Yeah.
O'Neill or Nile.
Nile.
With one of those two. If you do a lot of poise damage against either of them, like, you can also do a lot of crits against them, which is really good.
Yeah, and I'm doing like this the Soul Samurai thing where I have like Cold Nagakira in my offhand, so I'm also doing frost damage
Very good, very good.
to slow them. And
Though I'm not entirely sure how good you would fare with frost damage against Neil, since he is like a frost type.
yeah, well, that part didn't
enemy.
really matter that much for that specific
yeah.
fight. But it was funny that like I did him in 2 tries. At the first try, I did it with my Stormhawk Dean, because I like to bring Dean everywhere with me. And then I
yeah.
was challenged to be like, now do it without him. I was like, oh, sure. And then I destroyed him.
Oh. Keep talking.
So yeah, Soul was, with my build, a very easy challenge. So I set foot in consecrated snowfields, and now I'm basically doing some cleanup. Because I left like a talisman or 2 in the... I can't really pronounce the name, like the subterranean fields or whatever it is called.
It's either Siofra or Einsal.
No, like really like the sewer beneath Lanedale.
Subterranean Shunning Grounds.
Yeah, the shunning grounds. So I left some items there that I want to clean up. And then in I think I left like 1 thing in Noxtella and a thing or 3 in Nokrom. And then I can go finish up on the top of the giant right before the fire giant, and then I'm gonna step foot in consecrated snowfields. Then I'm gonna start on that area. Once that's fully done, then I can go to the Halig tree. So, catching up but slowly. I tend to 100% complete all my areas. I've also now went back because I realized this like Nephili Luz questline was not done yet. Then I also now progressed Gold Mask a bit. Another point where all that is now fully progressed. Like that's the sort of autism I bring to that game. I want to get. I have all the legendary ornaments. No, not ornaments, but all the legendary spells and incantations. I also want to get all the legendary ornaments and all the legendary Ashen and yeah, achievement autism.
Very cool.
What? You're going for achievements?
Yes,
That's so unusual of you.
I know, right?
Returning to ESO for bottom moment. Once you're both ready, I would like you to meet me where I am right now, and then we can continue on with the map.
Okay.
Oh, we are not going to the Great Tree.
Not yet.
Okay,
Not
then I
quite yet.
teleport back. Fine.
I mean, I'm not. I'm in Haven. I am still with you because I'm in Haven.
Where is
I
the
know.
waypoint? There it is.
And while I wait for you guys
I'm
to catch up with
spending
me,
money for you.
you know when you go to the group menu, you can right click on me and then click teleport to player for free, right?
But I wanted to give
I
my
wanted
money
to
for
make you
you.
feel guilty about me spending money.
No.
Ah. Boss. What's the riding skills of my... Oh, yeah. 58. That's one fucked up goat you have there.
This is an Elden Ring goat.
No, no, not... Those aren't even that fucked up. Alright, we're all here. Yippee. Oh, Siska's muted. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe her PC this doesn't want to handle our shit anymore.
It just shuts up.
No, I was just eating a burger.
Burger.
Burgier.
You can turn off syscam for the time being, I think.
Yeah, it's frozen again.
But yeah, nah, I got this mount when I bought what's it called? Necrom, the expansion. And since I just randomized my mounts, every now and then I get this monstrosity, and honestly, he's growing on me. He's got his charm with his constantly screaming mouth, which
And
he
all
has
his
too,
eyes.
and his constantly staring eyes. You know, he exudes both calm and panic, and I think I can understand that. All right.
Is it really a he or a they? Or maybe she?
If it's a little guy, it's a he. I don't make the rules.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been a sheep.
It can still be gender neutral even though he prefers to use he him pronouns.
He minds either way.
It's way too fast.
And
Oh,
there
I
are so
keep
many
forgetting.
shinies on the way.
Sorry. I'm just an Elden Ring brain where I'm just like, all right, let's all get on torrent and we can all move at the same speed.
And even then,
Yeah.
can you really?
Can you really? Yes. Yes, very much.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything you can do to affect torrent speed in the game.
No, I mean, like, is Maxi not like me, easily distracted?
I'm not so worried about Maxim, I'm worried about Plague, the little brother.
They are called Plague? Or is it
Yeah,
just your
Plagues
nickname
with...
for them?
Nah, he calls himself Plagues with.
Okay.
Though his proper name is something like Ace.
Eggs, Oh, Dolmen.
You know, he's Plagues with the same way that I'm Lady Tadpole.
On all levels, including physical.
That's right. Oh yeah. Are you folks still following me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, we can wait for you if you need to catch up a little.
Get
I
you.
am here.
Kosti's nickname on Oktoberfest, a little ketchup.
A little.
What is
Right,
with
that was the-
Oktoberfest? I was on Oktoberfest on my birthday.
I mean, it's almost October, so... For some reason, here in Belgium, there's places that doing Oktoberfest in September. So not even are we stealing German tradition, we're doing it in the wrong month.
They're not even German traditions, they're specifically Bavarian traditions.
Oh, I was
Big difference.
following the
Oh.
wrong character.
For some reason, I thought that was a Germany white thing, but no.
No, no, no. It's Bavarian exclusive again.
Yeah,
And-
it's one of those. It feels Catholic. I don't know. It feels Catholic to me. It feels
Oh,
like
well-
mountain people Catholicism. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like,
Wow.
oh, you like
Mountain
beer? You like white bosomed dresses?
Okay,
oh,
okay.
You like, you
Should
like
I tell you how
Catholicism?
this all
Yeah,
started?
Yes, please.
Should
go
I
ahead.
give you a little history lesson?
Yeah, actually, too.
Yeah.
Okay. The fairground on which the Oktoberfest is held is called Theresienwiese, so the Theresian Meadow. And it is called because on this fair meadow there was the celebration of the marriage between Therese and, I don't know, some of the kings. And the people liked it so much that they held even more of those little celebrations. And that's why we have the Oktoberfest.
So wait, you can just get married and say, and now everybody needs to drink.
The fest
Isn't that how
didn't
usually
start out
Isn't that usually how
with
weddings go?
The drinking is optional normally, not
with
mandatory.
beer tents on it. I think the first beer tents came like 20 years later or so. And then, of course, we had the time where there was no Oktoberfest at all because of all the war shenanigans the Germans did.
And war crimes and
Nothing
other
Yes.
atrocities.
Germans.
But like again, it feels like such a distinctly Catholic Bavarian thing to me because it kind of emphasizes the community and being together on like a tight spot, like a beer tent. Because you wouldn't get that up here up north in like the Protestant country where everyone's kind of a lot more private. And you know,
But
maybe
besides
even a little
the
bit more of a
marriage,
shot.
there was like no church involved in this whatsoever.
Church
Well,
of
it's
alcoholism.
not explicitly Catholic, but I feel like there's a lot of parallels between this kind of cultural thing and being Catholic because like I see the same thing kind of going on in Ireland, and I hear the same thing. I hear a lot of similar things about Mexico, which are both like very Catholic countries. I don't really hear it about the United Kingdom or northern parts of Germany, or the Scandinavias, which are very Protestant. Yeah, anyway, it's just a little anthropological thing that I noticed. Anyway, do you want to go in this dungeon and pick up a sky shard, or
Yep,
Yes,
sounds
let's
good
do.
too.
Do
Enough
the delve.
enough anthropology?
Ah, that's why I thought it was called alcoholism.
But like, another very fascinating thing is about lots of fascinating things about Bavaria, of course. But like, I feel like a very nice you can get like a very nice perspective on it, like a little how do you call it? A little excerpt from Bavarian culture and the incongruences and the way people down there think. Because we're playing Pentiment, which is set in like medieval Bavaria, which is fascinating. It like explicitly talks about the different like religions and cultures of that area and what kind of effect they had. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
With all this anthropologic stuff about Bavaria, it would feel very funny to me to be like very too very deep, interesting truth than just smear a lie into it to just make it persist on the internet. Like, oh, and by the way, in Bavaria it's illegal to own a hat. Little known fact.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be authority on that.
Well, you know, we have some politicians who said, "Oh, it's perfectly fine to still drive your car after you drank 2 liters of beer."
That's very
In the
Belgian
time
of you.
span of 8 hours, I might add, he said, but of course no one noted or no one said that he also said in the time frame of 8 hours you drink those 2 liters of beer. I mean, you're still not able to drive a car afterwards, but well, it lessens the comment a little bit.
But only a little bit. Tabasco.
It's nuance. It gives some nuance for sure, but like,
I don't want to drive a car
I
when
feel
I
like
had 2
politically
liters of beer.
speaking, Bavaria gets even more interesting in like the context of the German Federation, because usually when there's an odd one out amongst the states, amongst the 16 states, it's usually Bavaria, because Bavaria is just so different. It's like a phenomenon. Not helped by the fact that it's, I think, also like the second or third most populous state. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's got a lot
Oh,
of
I'm
people
not
in it anyway.
quite sure of that.
Even though
But yeah,
you all have to snuggle down there up in between the mountains, whereas up here, down here in the north, we have so much space, but nobody wants to live here because Mecklenburg-Vorpommern sucks.
oh well, I
It
mean,
sucks so
Don't
bad.
forget this guy short here.
we have some spaces which are not as populated as well, like the whole Bavarian forest.
Oh yeah, beautiful native forests you got there. There's beautiful landscapes all around. Like
Yeah,
Bavaria is a very beautiful place, I think.
it
And like the
is.
people from there are usually very nice, even if you might seem a little strange to other Germans.
Right, Tabasco.
I think there's a reason that when outsiders think of Germany, that usually they think of Bavarians first, because you're just so distinct.
Yeah, we are. And also, we still wear the Tracht on so many occasions again.
Yeah, you're very traditional too. Like you're very in touch with your past,
But
for better and for worse.
in the early 90s, and I think also in the 80s, it wasn't as common to wear Tracht. This is more a development from the new millennia.
From the new millennia.
Yes, the 2000s.
I would
So this is the new
expect like
millennia,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
true, but like I would expect something to be from the 1980s.
No,
Which
no.
is recent, so I did not expect it from me from the 2000s. Allee, Tabasco, neer. Allee.
Allee, allee, allee.
Wat doe je, jongen?
Yeah, basically. I think he's learned a way to annoy me by sitting in front of the computer.
Good
Aw.
boy.
Guys, I'm gonna have a cat again when I have my new apartment. Maybe two.
Yes!
It's gonna be amazing. Maybe I'll have a
Awesome.
cat cam too. And
Oh,
I'm not
that
gonna
would
make
be
the
so
mistakes.
cool.
The mistake I did last time. I'm actually going to stay at home for a week to make sure the cat doesn't do anything stupid.
A cat not doing anything stupid. Possible.
It's not a cat.
All right. There's a couple
What
more
is
things
next
I'd
on
like
our
to.
list?
There's
Oh, the dolmen.
one more delve and one more and two more sky shards I would like to pick up.
The dolmen is active, or it's just been cleared?
So the MOBA
No.
mine delve, which is like nearly in front of us.
Yeah, the mobile mine.
Okay. Let's go! Woo! What?
Your camel was screeching at me.
Yes, because you were picking up stuff again.
Yeah, the girl was like, I'm not having it.
Woohoo!
Other than my mic is even picking up my squeaks.
What?
I have so many good sounds that you can only hear in person.
But we are bringing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wrong way again.
Especially for the listeners, we're bringing all the Siska sounds on a 3-set DVD box.
It's like an album.
Oh, those
And,
90s CD boxes for in your
and
car.
it's called The Sounds.
Oh, somebody's going in already.
Yes, sorry. I saw the E pop up and I was like,
E.
okay, press E.
Can we take like a 1-minute break? Because I have to go pee pee.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm a
Yes,
little boy
go
that needs
piss
to do
boy.
pee pee.
You have a small Ministrantenblase.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of Catholic.
We can start streaming again, I believe.
Yeah, I'm here. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Back again.
We're still on our
back.
bullshit.
All right.
Yes.
Always. Have we ever left our bullshit?
I mean, we leave
that
it
I'm
once a
aware.
month, but we always plan it back in. Which is my way of saying we have a date for D&D. Yippee.
I'm a little
Yeah,
bit sad that this time it's almost like 2 months apart because
Yeah,
we
that's
have time only at the end of October.
I could be
But at
more
least we
decisive
have
about it
time.
and be like, hey, well, I only need 4 people, so if 4 people show up, we're gonna do a session. But like, for one, that's gonna be a little bit more stress on me, and for two, I'm not gonna make myself popular with that. It's gonna be like, wow, Siska doesn't care whether I'm there or not. I do. I'd like to have a weekly game, or like at least a bi-weekly game, but like, that's not gonna happen with this group. It's
No,
never gonna
sadly.
happen. For better and for worse, and we have to see the challenges as well as the opportunities, and I'm already sounding like a corpo rat. Gee, what kind of Amazon handbook did you get that from?
What in the Amazon everlasting fuck are you talking about?
Challenges? Opportunities? Algernon broke their leg!
Which leg? The good one or the bad one?
Oh, the chocolate one.
The chocolate one. Oh no.
No!
You're not supposed to stand on
Chocolate
your
leg.
chocolatey legs.
This is a reference to a conversation we had before stream where we explained to Ante the German expression of having a chocolate side or a photogenic side. Which is derived from chocolate wafers, which would be sold and presented in the shop with the chocolate side up. I.e. the side you want to sell.
They were sold with the
Altron's
good
chocolate
side.
leg, completely broken. It shattered into a million chocolatey pieces.
Maybe they can ask Lord Reddington the Third to make it fiendish.
I mean,
Give them like
probably
a-
Lord Darrington is gonna chew the other leg off.
No, Lord Reddington the Third would never do that.
I'm trying to think what would be like a clever, infernal kind of deal you could do with replacing a leg. I feel like it would be like a very cyberpunk kind of twist where it's like, oh yeah, you can use this leg for a subscription. And repairing it costs like half a fortune.
Why is my quest marker still pointing here?
Come again?
Collect
My
Skolak's
quest
head.
marker is gone.
I don't have his head for some reason.
Should we go back and wait till they respawn?
That depends if you... Do you guys have the quest?
I
done for
think
you?
so. What is the quest
Mobar
called?
mine wanted Skolag.
Ah, wanted. Yeah, I have talked to Curinaire.
Yeah, for some reason I couldn't pick up the head.
Then we wait till they respawn so you can pick up the head.
The head. He's respawned.
Perfect.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
What?
So, have you looted them?
Ah, now it completed, yeah. Very good.
Okay, good. Then I can loot them again. Oh,
Yeah.
only gold. Wow.
Yeah, that
What a
was that was.
rip-off for
I also
us.
had that, so I was like, huh? Only gold? But apparently, I also looted it somehow.
Oh yeah.
Whee!
Yippee!
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, wrong side. Oopsie.
Alright. Enough dead bandits on my name, I believe.
Nah, one more.
Here is another baby.
I recently learned an expression from Baldur's Gate 3 because I am currently romancing Karlach and it's really fun. Anyway, during one point, it's like a test of love you can do. I think Auntie know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the question
Sure.
is, how does Karlach have a good day? Well, the options is, yes, a day of bashing baddies with short breaks for victory sex. I was like, that's the most Larian thing I've ever read. What the hell?
Is it the most... No, that's the most monster prompt thing I've ever read of heard in this case.
Oh yeah, good thing that she is a monster prom also.
Wait, what?
Right?
What we doing now?
Ah, yeah. Okay, she looks like someone in Monster.
There was a crossover event, I think.
Ah, for the third game then maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, but we still have that on the list.
I definitely know that there's a crossover thing with Helltaker where you can have your player character look like Asmodeus from that game.
Oh, there's a world boss here. It's spawned. We can do Hersin's Henge.
Okay.
Doop 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 doop.
Bop.
Now we'll remind we don't have a healer.
Yes, that's why I try to block all the time.
Alright, I guess we're killing the bear now. I mean, I believe the only thing that comes close is the fact that Antia has... You do have innate healing abilities as a warden, I believe.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of self-heal.
Ah, bear down.
Alright, that's it.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Sariva, careful.
Goodbye. Ah. My potion isn't quite ready yet. Nope, that's it. I'm dead.
Are
Or
you?
am I? Well,
Call
that's
an
cool.
ambulance, but not for me.
Oh,
Ah.
call an ambulance. But not for me.
Yeah,
not
someone came to help. But...
Yeah, we got a friendly Templar on our side.
Gilbert, thank you very much. Antia, please just run past all those collectibles here on the way.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Gotta pick up the Sky Shard. I'm gonna pick it up so good.
That
You don't
there's
even know.
nothing left for us.
Well, that's not how that works.
Oh, okay.
By the way, it only caught like the first bit of it, but I did end up eating the prickly pear on my desk. I just peeled it with my bare ass hands.
Damn.
With your bare ass? What?
That's right. I took off my pants, but the camera didn't show it, and then I used my ass cheeks.
Land of the free and walk and I peel my prickly cactus with my bare ass.
Stupid. Imagine having an ass so muscular you could use it as like a third hand.
Garlic.
Right, one more
Where we
sky shot, and
go?
then we continue. One more sky shot,
Okay.
then we continue the main quest. All right.
Oh, look at your wolf. It's so beautiful.
Wolfie.
Yeah, that's a good one, Wolf.
Oh, poor. sorry, I am picking up the lore books. That's the one thing you can't
Fine.
ask me to stop picking up.
I mean, they are very valuable.
Also,
character
they're
progression.
part of the map completion.
Like, if you
They're
can't
also
use
part
a
of the-
guide for that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. What do you mean you can't use a guide for that? The book's always in the same location.
I know. That was me joking.
She was being
Oh,
sarcastic.
sorry. I had a redacted moment. I just acted like somebody we don't talk about anymore.
Ooh,
Okay, I see.
Where I forgot what a joke was.
that's one way to mention your mother on stream.
I mean, if I want to shit talk my mother, I'll shit talk my mother. Though the thing that I'm mad about at her war right now is pretty serious. So I'm not gonna talk about that. What I am gonna talk about is,
What achievement
gosh,
mediator?
today for the first time I used a new expression where I texted my dad and I told him what my day was because he told me that he'd taken care of something and asked him to take care of. And I ended the conversation with me going, "Alles klar, Papa Bear."
Oh,
I'm like, where'd that come from? Anyway,
Here's
I
Wonderwall.
said all clear, Papa Bear, which rhymes in German. If you wobble it a little bit.
All clear, Papa Beer.
Hey.
Greetings, champion. I am but a man.
and here the dungeon mummy is not going that way.
I was just picking up a quest.
Fine, then I do the
There's-
same when the character is loading. Okay, the character will not load. Then I go.
Ah, you just picked up the waypoint. Or
That's right. You should pick it up too.
I already have.
Okay, then we continue the quest at Great Big Tree.
Oh, the end.
Thank you.
Oh, I spotted the quest.
You can pick up any quests. I'm just gonna wait for you upstairs with King Camoran. People who've played Oblivion will actually recognize that name. That's because Manka Cameron is actually a descendant of a long line of Valenwood kings. And like, there's actually a book about that where
Oh, what's this
the
then?
kings of Valenwood defected from the Aldmeri Dominion and the Empire. Well, they defected from the Empire, which later on led to the founding of the new Aldmeri Dominion.
This one is
And one of the products was that the Cameron family was disowned, which kind of led them to become like eccentrics living in exile, including Mecha Cameron, who started a cult and tried to bring about the apocalypse.
We
I
don't do
mean,
loans.
we've all been young.
Oh yeah. Only he was like middle-aged and had children at that point. Who you fight and kill in the game twice?
Children or
His children, yeah, and him too.
based?
They're also grown people. So
As they say, death is an equal opportunist employer.
that's right. Ha 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 ha. Waiting for my friends in the throne room.
Sorry.
I'm
distracted.
already here. I'm playing you the drum.
Ah, she's talking about
Oh.
me.
Waiting for my friend in the throne
In the
room.
shrooms.
In the throne room. Waiting for my friend eating shrooms. You have to go up.
Up, up, up and away.
Forwards and upwards. That's not how it goes. Onwards and upwards, that's it.
The Elden route.
When this game came out 10 years ago, that joke wasn't funny.
One to approach. How thoughtful. I could hardly hardly turned
Elden
down
Ring
such
came
a
out 2
generous
years
gift.
ago.
Especially with the trouble.
Fucking shame.
How good question.
Alright.
Time to talk
No.
with the king.
The new quest should be the honor of the queen, the
Yes.
first goal of which is to talk to Prince Naaman. Or Naemon.
Neeman.
Naemon. Neeman. Ey, Junge.
Go on. Neeman.
Naemon. Ich will noch
Ich will
nicht
nur
gehen.
nicht gehen. Ich will noch ein bisschen tanzen.
Yes, quickly now. That again? My
The
sister
German
being
brain
my
kicked in
own.
again.
You don't get to question
Oh,
me.
Maybe also had that song.
Nein, Mann.
it's incredible. Like, it really spoke of the times because it's just. The point of the song is that just somebody
You're not one for waiting in
No,
line.
I don't
are
wanna-
you?
it's
I don't
just
wanna
has
go.
just gotten has just lost just has completely lost passion of their life, and they don't care to do anything for themselves or anyone. They just want to keep on dancing forever, and like you can't even hear any kind of passion in their voices. Like it's a really depressing song when you think about it. And of course, that means in Germany it got really popular because it was depressing, had a fun beat.
I mean, in Germany, the second most lived in state is Bavaria, and the first one is depression.
It's funny. It's a fun word to
Somehow
refer
this-
to. Yeah.
Yes. It's a fun way to refer to what?
North Rhine-Westphalia. Depression. Depression country. Alright, the next goal of the quest should be go to the Ultima Embassy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not under a correct quest. Yeah, Ultima Embassy. The embassy.
I'm wondering whether after this zone we should take a break from the main, from like the main quest line and do one of the DLCs that you got for free. We could do Morrowind together because I feel like that content is a little bit more recent, maybe a little bit more, you know, interesting. Because this content was bare bones when it came out, and it came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, I've played this content like 4 times already at this point as well.
I have never played it.
For some reason,
I'm
I always
the
gravitate toward
newbie.
these races.
Talk to Ambassador Tarinwi. Okay.
Do what you promised.
If you're not here on a gruesome trip.
Seems we're all here. Auspicious.
There is an advertisement.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh
There's an
yeah.
advertisement.
Oh yeah.
I suppose a one. Oh, forgive my manners. Why would Prince Well, I check our.
Oh, sorry.
We'll see what Prince Naaman thinks of your impertinent questions. Ah!
Investigate the storeroom.
Herstororum.
What are you afraid of? Words?
That's far enough. The store she did. Then I can't let you in.
Oh yeah, storeroom. Then why can't I buy any rooms in here?
On the ambassador's order. About
This isn't a room. This isn't the store for rooms.
The Walmart of Walmarts.
The back rooms of back rooms.
I intimidated the corporal.
Nice.
Oh, I just gave him money.
Yeah, I don't have the intimidation skill.
I have it. It was a good investment of skill point.
Where is
Just
the
get
guard?
it.
What are you doing?
I could have just gotten it. I
I
have enough
expect-
skill
Why
points.
would she?
Well,
Typical
I'm a silly
bureaucrat.
goose.
What do you mean?
Return to Altmer Embassy.
Just looking at your screen, watching Prince Naemon facepalm is so funny. Like, fuck you, dude. Don't tell me I'm cringe. You're the cringest. You're still mad your big sister came back from from a
France.
sabbatical where she just got drunk and took the throne right from under you. You're still mad about that, you little brat.
Straight up
Where do
modding.
I have to go? I lost my track. Return there. Okay.
I tried to
Oh,
take a
yeah.
shortcut and I failed.
But then I got high.
Ooh. I was gonna
Go
become
to the
queen,
ancient
but then I
ruins.
got high.
This one? Yes, this one.
And that song also kind of falls into that vein of having a fun beat and being kind of depressing. No. Because like, oh, he doesn't care about anything, he just wants to get high, huh?
I mean, there's worse song in that category. You know, Pumped Up Kicks, right?
Thing is, Pumped Up Kicks actually has a point. Like, a point that's more than just, oh, this individual has stopped caring all about life and all they care about now is wasting away. Pumped Up Kicks is about a tragedy and a phenomenon in modern society.
That is true.
It's also about Robert having a quick hand.
I know enough.
I still have to search the ruins.
And it's also about I knew that bass
Yeah,
line.
talk with me.
We used to be in
I
college
played it
together.
all the time. I played it all the time when I still had a bass.
All about that bass.
I'm all about that
Backwards
bass.
Saskatchewan used to jive.
I'm also all about that ass.
Of course, you have a
Also
gorgeous
all
ass.
about that class. That's right. Tell me about your favorite D&D or Pathfinder class right now. Mine? That's right. Bloodfucker. Sorry. I really like the witch class in Pathfinder, but maybe I need to play the game a little bit more before I know how to play it. It's the same with me in Baldur's Gate 3 and Warlock, because I didn't used to get Warlock, and now it's easily my favorite class.
I still need to actually look at all those classes of
Yeah, I
Pathfinder.
haven't had time to,
Oh,
to
yeah.
look into Pathfinder yet. But yeah,
If I ever
I
get
think
to play Pathfinder, like if I don't have to DM it for a session, I am definitely going to play the Bloodfucker class.
It's not called Bloodfucker.
It's called Blood Raider, yeah. It's like
No,
I
don't
saw it,
refer
was
to
like,
that.
whoa, Bloodfucker. That
Barely knew her.
Yeah. Very good, very good. A classic.
Come on, Nazareth.
Like in I haven't gotten very far at all. Like I'm still pretty much in the tutorial in Wrath of the Righteous, but one of the first components they give you is a bow-based monk class, subclass. As a companion, I'm just like, you're fucking wild for that, Pathfinder. You're fucking wild for that. You're crazy. You're crazy. No, you can't just have a ranged monk.
A wrong.
No, you're so sexy.
I do
It's
remember.
not quite as fun. I haven't gotten to higher levels, but it's not quite as fun, from what I can tell, as Way of the Four Elements in D&D 5e / Baldur's Gate 3, because there's literally just like, oh, I can punch at a range of 20 feet.
Yeah. I do remember from Pathfinder, the Kingmaker game, I think. Like, I really like the even though her voice is a bit annoying to some people, like the bardic half elf. So I know bard is a thing.
Bard is definitely a thing. Another thing, like,
Prince Naaman sent
one thing
someone
about
to
Pathfinder
defend
is it's very granular and like very detailed. Like, it was only half kidding when I said that it had like 50 core classes. I'm pretty sure it has like 24. It has a lot. It has a lot of things to choose
On your
from.
feet.
Whereas
Coming with me.
with Dungeons and Dragons, it's kind of like, oh,
Where are you taking me?
Every class gets 7. You have 9 classes, and well,
King Kamor and Eridan.
yeah, and like everything is like very, it's like very not granular. It's like very rough hewn, you might say. It's kind of less complicated. It's kind of more simplified, a little bit more streamlined, you might say. Whereas Pathfinder, I think, is more for the mechanically inclined kind of player. Dungeons and Dragons is very much for the
You should inform the king of the good news.
I'm just
Story.
here to have fun kind of player. I'm here for a light, breezy adventure.
I have to say the kineticist does look interesting by name.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to play a whatchamacallit? Not Psyker. Psychomancer? No.
I also have to look at archetype, of course, yeah, because classes is like, okay, fairy state per, but it's the archetypes that make it interesting.
Yeah.
A ranger has a freebooter. He's just a guy who's just living off the land for free, man.
Point, and I completely lost it. It's that time of the day again.
Guess then it's time to call it a day, huh?
Yeah, I guess. If you don't mind.
No, it's probably
No, it's
fine.
totally fine.
I've had a long and not really stressful, but at least stressful enough days.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
perfectly fine with calling it.
I can't. I wish I could say the same, but I've definitely gotten a few new grey hairs today. Anyway, thank you both for playing with me. What did you think you learned today?
Not that much, because I did not read any of the story. I've learned
But
that
we
there's a
taught
bit
you
tree.
the chocolate
Yeah.
side.
The chocolate side.
I told you about the chocolate side. And we also learned once again that ESO quest markers can be confusing
Tricky.
and deceptive. Very well. Unless you want to rate anyone, I think it's time we call it a night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not gonna raid because I don't think I'm gonna stick around, so.
Oh yeah. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.